Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running.
There's little doubt that Rui Costa will be conductor-in-chief in this lineup.
And you'd want to be conducted by him, wouldn't you?
Well, you would, because he's not the quickest and strongest, and yet his awareness and deft footwork make him the perfect link-up man. He is the creator-in-chief.
Cannavaro is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Not the most accurate pass. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's in a great position here. Good ball. Puskas! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now it's Yamal. Looking to play him in. And that has found him in acres of space. Adams is there, and he can get that clear. Oh, that's superb. It's Rivaldo! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Milan grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the score.
Can he finish? Goal, Milan! And the comeback is complete. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Milan go into the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Ibrahimovic. And the keeper's given it away. Roberto Baggio with the cross. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
And we have our very first corner. And the keeper beats it away. Aimed in towards the big header. It's anyone's ball now. Played back in. And again! Sticks it away! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Milan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Foden.
Benfica are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Pass somewhat off target. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Yamal aims beyond the defence. Gakpo. Now it's Puskas. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Yamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Gakpo.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Cherki. Oh, it's a great... And he shoots! Lovely idea, just didn't get it right.
Well, chances like that need a delicate touch, and they're quite a tough skill.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Can he get on the end of this? Yamal! Roberto Carlos. Cherki. That's really well manoeuvred. Rui Costa can see things others simply cannot. It's a good ball out wide.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Beckenbauer. Here's Roberto Carlos. And here's Ibrahimovic. Little pass back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
He's tried one! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. And this could be the final action of the first half. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, well played, well played. Gakpo. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
Signore e signori, unitevi a me nell'augurare al nostro ragazzo un buon compleanno.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline.
He's had a shot! Oh, taken with style! The second half sparked straight into life. That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Benfica get themselves back into contention.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Gakpo. Hernandez cuts it out. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Kupchu. And it's Rivaldo. Well, that has not gone well. Foden. Great ball if he can get there. Hernandez. And that's been intercepted. Knocks it into space. And it's made its way to him. Rice. And he's chosen to go back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Gakpo. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Nicely worked. Now it's Yamal. He's picked his way through. Flashes it. Oh, what a climb!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Gakpo. And it's Baggio. Foot in. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. A header! They've done it! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Milan take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. It's come through and he's had a quick look in. Some terrific header! That was superb goalkeeping.
Ibrahimovic is offering a right smile there.
Rice. Roberto Carlos. And it's Rice. Foden. Just about up to 75 minutes. Played out wide. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Puskas. Foden, surely! It's there! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Sostituzione per il Milan, numero 9.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho. Milan clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
No, that was never going to make it. Ibrahimovic. Benfica are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Çalhanoğlu. 5 minutes left on the clock. It's a pretty loose pass.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
That is ended up in no man's land. Rui Costa. Cruyff gets a foot in here. Çalhanoğlu. It's Çalhanoğlu! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And this is Cruyff. He's gone through against the crossbar. He's scored! Tying minutes, and we're all square again. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Magic. What a magical football match, and genuine respect all round. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Benfica can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, a lot has been said, Peter, about this guy, Julian Alvarez. I remember him from his breakout performance back in 2020 in the group stages of Latin America's greatest club competition, where I'm pretty sure I remember he got 5 goals and an assist. Now, back then, I saw him as a very versatile forward who can play anywhere across the line, so this is a great guy to have in your squad.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Tries to play it through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, what a climb! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Alvarez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Rice. Turns back here, probably the best option. Alexander-Arnold. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Drives it in. He's got tall. No, not the best of headers.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Alexander-Arnold. Now Foden. Alexander-Arnold. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Benfica yet to have an attempt on goal. And it's Rice. Alexander-Arnold. Nicely weighted ball. Mbappe has it in a wide position. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Sané. Rice. And it's João Palhinha. Pass somewhat off target. Rijkaard. Knocks it into space. Mbappe goes steaming forward.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Played back in. Adams gets over and intercepts. And he's gone looking for safety. Rice. Here's Roberto Carlos. And it's Rice. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough.
Sané! And he's really put himself on the line here. Paris Saint-Germain with the corner, there first. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Benfica are looking to go forward now. And it's Sané. The ball's gone astray. Sané really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Foden chooses to go cross-field.
Good ball, that too.
Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Looking to go deep. He's had a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Rice goes short. Nice interception, well timed. Robertson is one whose deliveries we all know about. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's in! Oh, flags up, so that won't count.
Yeah, the referee hadn't spotted his assistant's raised flag. He has now, so he's ruled the goal out for offside.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Timber. Looking for the run. Now it's Sané. No, he's just misjudged that one. Van Dijk. Kukçu. Could move up a gear here. Foot in. Cherki. João Palhinha. Passing is crisp and sharp. Alexander-Arnold. He won't be happy with that one. Xavi Simons puts his foot on the gas. Alvarez! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And right on half-time, that is telling. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
There's the whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
Here we go again then.
Benfica can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Oh, good. Can he finish? They've done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Paris Saint-Germain are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And he's managed to get rid, and he's had a hit! A real chance and a real let-off.
Xavi Simons clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Roberto Carlos, Cherki, and it's Alexander-Arnold. And João Palhinha. It's a good spell of possession, this. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Xavi Simons, the specialist in tearing teams apart. And it's Robertson. Robertson drives forward on the overlap. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Paris Saint-Germain have their third corner. And now they can spring out of defence.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Benfica clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Timber. Sané. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Van Dijk. Robertson. Kukçu. Out to the left it goes. Robertson gets into some space.
Substituição para o Benfica. Número
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Roberto Carlos. Número 47. Número 7. Vão dar os seus lugares a número 87. Número 18. Número 13.
Benfica perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
Spread it left. Gakpo. Bale. Oh, well played, well played. Sané, given the lift of his goal. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Cruyff. And he's in on goal. Oh, important interception. Robertson.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Puskas. That could spell trouble. Chance to deliver.
Benfica really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Kukçu. And he's managed to get free. No, he can't get past him. João Neves did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's looking wide.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Now it's Cruyff. And it's Sané. Can he get it through? Good ball, good take. Beckenbauer with the clearance. João Palhinha. Gakpo gets into a good position.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
And he was quick to react. Cruyff.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Puskas tries to pass it through. Bale. That is a brilliant interception.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
That has not gone well. And it's Kukçu. Kukçu goes hurtling down that left-hand side. Beckenbauer gets it away. Cruyff played out to the right. Can he latch on to this? And he cuts out the supply.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de
It's a
compensação.
risky ball, you've got to say. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Robertson. Cross from Robertson. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. And we're done. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, it's down to business here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, it's hard to look beyond this fella, Arda Güler. He's key on the right side. That's where he operates, that little channel, and he's brilliant if given a little more room. If he's shut down, then sometimes he can get a little frustrated, but if he gets that little bit of space, then a lot of damage can be done.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Cruyff. Now that's well seen too. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cruyff! Cruyff! Good save. Keeper read that well.
I actually fancied him to score then, but we should give the keeper credit for doing his bit.
Gakpo. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Nice looking ball. Nicely worked. Face to face. He's tried one! A finish of the highest order.
The skill and the confidence was just brilliant, and he showed both a quick head and even quicker feet.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now it's Raul. Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
He's on it, can he get away? Oh, it's gone in!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Alexander-Arnold, dealt with nicely by the defence. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And Puskás! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Well, this is alarming because of the ease in which they're getting in behind.
Nico Williams. And that's going right the way across. Now it's Olise. Now can he find a finish? Foden. Gakpo. He's a sharp little ball here. He's in a great position here. Oh, that's fabulous. Real chance! Goal! Benfica! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Puskás was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Mbappe. And smartly reclaimed. Robertson. 30 minutes gone. And this is Puskás. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Puskás. Goulet. Raúl. Aimed beyond the defence. Roberto Carlos. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Olise. Raúl. Spain looking to pass their way through. Oh, that's neat. And here's him. Can he finish? He's got a goal! It's level again! What a match we have!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week.
Cruyff! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Now it's Raúl. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Foden. Pedri. That is ended up in no man's land. Goes for goal! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra width.
Pedri threads one in. Gakpo, and he was alert to it. Nicely shaped ball. Now it's Olise. Fires it in low. And we've reached half-time. Benfica are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. Benfica get the ball rolling in the second half. Foden. Looking tidy in possession here. Played out wide. And it's Roberto Carlos. Olise. Raul.
This is the time you need that pace.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Goulet. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Has a look and plays it forward. And Puskás! And he's done it!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
What do you think now about that goal?
Yeah, and anything that's hit low with real pace like that makes it so much harder for the keeper, and he was never going to get to that.
Benfica take the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, well played, well sorted out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Pass somewhat off target. Over to the left. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Benfica clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
He's got full. Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Roberto Carlos. It's Pedri. Roberto Carlos.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Goulet. And it's Robertson. Robertson goes steaming forward. It's a promising position. Drill. Oh, shooting chance! They've done it! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Not a manager, I think. It's all happening.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Quite a thriller this one's become. He's had a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Foden. Gakpo. Here's Roberto Carlos. And it's Pedri. Xabi Alonso did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Goulet. And the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal, Spain! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 7.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Spain go into the lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left...
Here's the header!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Can he finish? So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Kubo is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. And the through ball. Robertson picks it up now. Chance, surely! And we have our very first corner. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. Benfica may have thrown this away at the death. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
So this to extend their lead. Not much more than a formality.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
Spain could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Foden. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And this is Ibrahimovic. Taken back almost at once. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Benfica pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, this guy, McAllister, is someone I see as the linchpin in this side. He's a playmaker who loves that little left-sided channel to release people further up the pitch. But I also like to see him play centrally at times. I think he's just very, very good in the number 10 position, and he's got a great understanding of that role.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Foden. Carvajal. That's Rijkaard. Driving on and making good progress. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Great ball, and he's in here. Nice interception, well timed. Cherki. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Çalhanoğlu. Alexander-Arnold. Now Foden. Cherki. Alexander-Arnold looking to hit the byline here. Cleared without complication. Referee's given a throw. And it's Neves. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Oh, what a ball! Decent chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Benfica with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Carvajal. Forlan. McAllister. Ibrahimovic. Cherki. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Çalhanoğlu. Played towards the other side. It's Roberto Carlos. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Forlan. Zico. He's got away. And this is Zico. And this is... Can he finish? Goal! Morocco! Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition. There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal. There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to...
Chance! That's going to go a long way. Played out wide, and it's Roberto Carlos. And here's Ibrahimovic, and he shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, what has happened here? Nicely shaped cross. Carvajal can get it clear. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Forlan.
Benfica truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Tries to play it through. Look at the space here. Oh, super ball. McAllister. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Foden looking to get on the end of this. He gets big. That's a half-decent try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
That's an imaginative pass. Cherki. Foden. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And Cherki. Roberto Carlos. And Cherki. Passes short and sharp. Goes for a shot! Rui Costa. Zico is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. And he's in on goal. Shapes to shoot! And there's the end of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So off we go once more.
Benfica really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Cherki, Benfica finding their passes. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And this is Forlan. Goes looking wide. Back into the middle. And that's an excellent interception. Roberto Carlos. Now Foden. Cherki. And he's forced to go back. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Now Costa Curta. Roberto Carlos. Benfica looking to pass their way through. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
João Neves. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rijkaard couldn't squeeze it through. Forlan. And it's Robertson. Zico. And this is Rui Costa. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Gakpo. Gakpo! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Gakpo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. And he's there to get it away.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
He's through, it's 1-on-1. Foden. And he thumps it clear. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Morocco have a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Substituição para o Benfica.
Forlan having a look.
Well, he's very much the go-to guy. This is right up his street.
Número 9, Ibrahimovic. Número 47. Vão dar os seus lugares a número 13. Número 4.
That was travelling.
Número 18. Número 11. Está a acontecer uma substituição.
Benfica are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Looking to play him in. Gakpo. He is through here. Oh, right place, right time.
Still alert as ever. That's so well played.
Now it's Zico. Zico. Now can he find a finish? Good ball, good take. Real chance! They've scored! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Oh, well played, well played. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now, can they get him away? Played back in. Played through into space. Oh, played through for the wide man. Costa Curta going vertical. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Benfica really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Oh, good ball! Mbappe! And he was alert to it. Oh, it's gone in!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Rijkaard.
Foram indicados 2 minutos
Mohamed
de
Salah
compensação.
receives it in a wide position. Çalhanoğlu. Back into the middle. Baresi kept his eye on it, and he's there. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Benfica can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick
welcome
off.
to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, this is a relatively unfamiliar formation, but who are the key players within it?
Yeah, I'd say the advanced midfielders, Peter. They're going to have to do all the jobs of, say, a number 8 and a number 10, and an auxiliary striker, if you like. They have to do a lot of the pressing, carrying the ball forward, as well as making sure that the lone man up front doesn't get isolated. Effectively, they're the space invaders in the team.
Foden gets into a good position. Foden is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Marquinhos calmly anticipates. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Tries to pass it through. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. David Villa, Jim, a little gem amongst strikers.
Yeah, and I think there are probably two things that set him apart, Peter. First, the ability to mould himself into any formation the team wants, often ploughing a lonely furrow front. And second, having such a hugely impressive goal-scoring record, despite often being burdened with having to take free kicks and corners.
Put it all together, and you've got one of the finest strikers of his generation.
Exactly.
Roberto Carlos opts for safety. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing.
Here's a chance! He's got away with one there.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Beckenbauer proves too strong. Looking for options for movement. Foden. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Gakpo. Benfica, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. He's got away. Chance, surely! Goal!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
After 21 minutes is number 8.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Tries a shot! Davids.
Benfica are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
João Neves. Benfica are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Schneider puts his foot on the gas. Now it's Foden. It's a good foot in there. It's a promising position. Oh, that's neat. Great ball, and he's in here. That is great defending, so alert. Çalhanoğlu. Roberto Carlos. Beckenbauer, a true great in every sense of the word. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Villa. David Villa! They've done it! And they're at it again in double quick time. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Schneider, expertly cut out, really nicely done. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Threads one in, and he's worked it for... Great chance! And yes, it's there!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
The goal scorer for Benfica after 39 minutes is number 9, Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Benfica get themselves back into contention.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he has shown him a yellow card. And it's Marquinhos. Foden. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Roberto Carlos does really well to win the ball there. Azar. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Schneider. And the shot! No mistake! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
2 added minutes has been
And a
indicated.
chance! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And he's there to get it away. Mbappe. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. João Neves. And it's half-time here.
And a quick announcement for the benefit of anybody who has found themselves a little lost today. Please look at the screen for information on how to find your way around this stadium.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So,
Oh, shooting chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Foden. Now it's Gakpo. Now it's Foden. Oh, well measured. Shot a goal! He's scored! The second half off to a spectacular start. So smooth. A signature finish.
well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And it's Neves. Roberto Carlos. Davids. And it's Schneider. Now it's Villa. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Can he get it through? Can he finish? It's in! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Oh, that was vital. That's a risky ball you've got. Could be danger here. A hefty. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Benfica presented with a golden opportunity here. He'll know exactly where he wants to put it. And that's one back! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Alexander-Arnold, and he's had it nicked away. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And that's really well manoeuvred. Foden kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now that looks a decent ball. Isco going face-to-face with his great rival. Schneider. Now this could be a chance, and the shot! Azar. It's Roberto Carlos. Alexander-Arnold. Çalhanoğlu. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Foden at his creative best. He set up 2 goals. Just about up to 75 minutes. Probing pass. That has been cut short. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And he's cut it out.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Adams. Oh, he's bustling through here. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Schneider ready to try one. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead.
Number 8, David Villa. Number 47, Phil Foden. Coming on the field, number 45,
Schneider!
Number 11,
Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Schneider is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity. Welcome to modern football. You get hounded by everyone.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And he can clear it away.
Oh, great feat, that.
Mbappe. Isco. Played out wide. Yamal.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Now then, what's happening here? He is already on a yellow. He knows what's coming. A second yellow, and he's off. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. And he was alert to it.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Mbappe. Çalhanoğlu. Davids eases the ball away from him. It'll be a throw-in. Mbappe. Done delicately. Adams cuts it out. Nicely weighted ball. And that will be it. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose.